Hey guys, it's Ronnie with Cornerstone. We're a whole home service provider offering AC, plumbing, and electrical services in the Tampa Bay area. I got a special one for you today. We've had a lot of requests on how to clean your drain line. So in today's video, we're gonna go through the steps on how to do so. All right guys, so if you were to go to your thermostat and notice everything is set properly, the unit is set to cool, but just nothing's coming on, the first thing to always check is your drain line itself. So when you guys get to the unit, more than likely your system has a safety switch that kicks the unit off when the drain line itself backs up. So what you can do is grab that switch, pull the top off, and see if there's any water in there. And if there is, more than likely your issue is the clogged drain line. So today we're going to get into the steps of how to properly treat that drain line and relieve that clog so your system gets up and running and cooling for you again. So if you go to your thermostat, everything's set to cool, but nothing's running, and you did check the float switch at the air handler and it's full of water, and we know that we have a restricted drain line, the first step that you're going to want to do is grab a wet vac if you have one, go to the outside part of the drain, either on the back side of your house, the front side of the house, and hook up your wet vac and start to try and remove all that water with the vacuum itself. Once you have the wet vac hooked up, everything's running, it's sucking all the water out, you want to go to the indoor unit, find your clean out tee, grab you a gallon jug of hot water, preferably as hot as you can off the tap, and proceed to flush that line while the shop vac itself is running. What I like to do in this case, I'll flush the full gallon of water down the line, go out to the vacuum, check it. If there's a bunch of gunk in there, empty out the gunk, put the vacuum back together, go back inside, and repeat this process 1, 2, maybe even 5 times until the water that's coming out of my vacuum is completely clean. Once you feel like you got all the gunk out of the line and it seems to be free, what you want to do is unhook the vacuum outside, go grab your gallon jug of water, pour it down the clean out tee with the vacuum off. And what we're doing in this process is priming the line. We have to fill up this line or else the line itself can form a vacuum and the water will get stuck in the tray, the internal tray, and then hit the safety switch and kick the unit off again, and then we're back at square one. So after you did all of those steps, you hooked the shop vac outside, you flushed it with hot water, you removed all the water out of the safety switch, you got your gallon jug of water, you poured it down the line, you notice the drain is draining outside, water's coming out freely, the job's complete. Go ahead and kick the system back on, test everything, watch it for 10, 15 minutes, make sure the drain is draining outside, looks like there's no restrictions, as well as make sure your primary switch, the safety switch at the unit, is dry, and you should be good to go. All right, guys, if you completed all of those steps, you try to kick the system on and nothing is still coming on, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Our main number is 813-949-4445 or our website, cornerstonepros.com. We'll get one of our professional technicians out there today and help you assist the issue that you're having. Thanks. Stay cool.